Hello, guys. Welcome to another wonderful session of Learning Online with Prep Class. I am BC. I am a Prep Class tutor. Today, we are going to be solving Loyola Jesuit College Entrance Examination Quantitative Material 2 from questions 1 to 5. Please subscribe to our channel, like and make comments on our videos. Thank you. So we have some samples here to study. Study the samples below carefully and use it to find the missing numbers in the questions that follow. So we are asked to study the samples below. So in Loyola Jesuit Quantitative Reasoning exam, you're given some samples to study and then you will use it to find the missing numbers in the questions. Once you're able to get the answers for the samples, then it will be easy for you to solve the questions. So what I love about quantitative reasoning is that it helps you to think. Quantitative reasoning helps us to think. So you have to think deeply. It measures your ability to be able to use mathematical skills to solve a problem. So these are problems. So what is the math necessary to solve this problem? You have to find it out. Once you do that, then you can use the same logic to solve the questions. As simple as that. Okay, so let's study the samples below and see if we can find the math behind it. Are you ready? Because I am. Okay, 16 and 10 are the top numbers and the bottom number is 159. So how is this gotten? Okay, let's start with addition. 16 plus 10 is 26. But this is 159, so it's not addition. So what about subtraction? 16 minus 10 is 6. Oh no, how are we going to do this? Okay, let's try multiplication. 16 times 10 is 160. So it's not going to work either. Uh, let's try division. 16 divided by 10 would definitely not give us 159. So what do we do? Okay, we just have to study it more. We have to think about it more to be able to get it. I want you to also pause the video, see if you'll be able to do it, and then let's figure it out together. Okay, if you notice something, 16 minus 1 would give you 15, 10 minus 1 would give you 9. So let's try and use this logic. Let's subtract 1 from the top numbers and then combine the answers. So these are the top numbers. 16 minus 1 is 15, 10 minus 1 is 9. Combination of 15 and 9 is 159. Let's see if it will work with the second one. 19 and 3 are the top numbers. 19 minus 1 is 18. 3 minus 1 is 2. Let's combine 18 and 2. We have 182. Wow, so this works with the second sample. But before we just go into the questions, let's see if it works with the third sample as well. So in the third sample, the top numbers are 12 and 4. 12 minus 1 is 11. 4 minus 1 is 3. If we combine the answers, that is, if we combine 11 and 3, what would we have? We have 113. Wow! So this means that we've been able to get the math necessary behind it. All we have to do is to subtract 1 from the top numbers and then you combine the answers together. As simple as that. So the logic works for the 3 samples. So this means that this is how we are going to solve the questions. Now let's move on to the first question in this video. Question 1. Question 1. So we are given the top numbers as 14 and 18 and we are asked to find the bottom number. So using that same logic, we know that bottom number is the combination of answers obtained by subtracting 1 from the 2 top numbers. So all we have to do is to subtract 1 from the 2 top numbers and then we combine the answers. 14 minus 1 is 13. 18 minus 1 is 17. So we have the answers to be 13 and 17. Now let's combine 13 and 17 together. 1317. That is 1317. Therefore, the missing number is 1317. You can see that is very easy. So let's look at the options. A is 1321, wrong. B is 1320, wrong. C is 1318, wrong. D is 1317. Right. So that's the right option. So that is what we choose. Check. Now let's move on to the second question. The two top numbers are 17 and 10, and then we are asked to find the missing bottom number. So how do we do this? You can try and do this yourself. We've done number one and it's similar to number two. So I want you to try and do it yourself and see if you'll be able to get the correct answer. Now let's solve this together. The bottom numbers are 17 and 10. So from the samples, we're able to get that the bottom number is obtained by combining the answers gotten by subtracting 1 from each of the top numbers. As simple as that. So we have to subtract 1 from 17, subtract 1 from 10, and then combine the answers. 17 minus 1 is 16. 10 minus 1 is 9. So let's combine the answers. 16 and 9 combined together is 169. So the missing number is 169. I hope you're able to get that on your own. Alright, so let's find out which of the option is correct. Option B is the correct option. 169. Number 3, we're given one of the top numbers and the bottom number. Then the second top number is missing. So we are asked to find the second top number. From the samples, we know that bottom number is equal to the combination of the answers gotten by subtracting 1 from each of the top numbers. Okay, let's start from the given top number. 12 minus 1 is 11. Then unknown number minus 1 should give us the remaining number in the bottom number, which is 10. So what number minus 1 would give us 10? 11. 11 minus 1 equals 10. Therefore, the missing number is 11. Let's check if this is correct. Remember, to get the bottom number, we have to subtract 1 from each of the top numbers and then combine the answers. 12 minus 1 is 11. Then 12 minus 1 is 11. Then 11 minus 1 is 10. So when we combine 11 and 10 together, we have 1110. That is 1110. So we've been able to get this. Okay, which of the option is correct? Option C is the correct option, 11, because 11 is our answer. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 question. One of the top numbers is missing. One of them is given as 7. And then the bottom number is 166. So how do we do this? So we know that the bottom number, 166, is obtained by simply combining the answers gotten by subtracting 1 from each of the top numbers. So question mark minus 1 should give us 16, and then 7 minus 1 is 6. So what number are we going to subtract 1 from that will give us 16? 17. Of course it is 17, because 17 minus 1 is 16. Therefore, the missing number is 17. But before we go on, let's check if this is correct. We know that all we have to do to get the bottom number is to subtract 1 from each of the top numbers and simply combine the answers. So the unknown number as we have gotten is 17. 17 minus 1 is 16. 7 minus 1 is 6. Now let's combine 16 and 6. We have 166. So this means that we got our answer correctly. So which of the option is correct? A is 21, B is 20, C is 18, D is 17. So which one of them is correct? D, 17, because 17 is our answer. 17 minus 1 is 16, 7 minus 1 is 6. Combining 16 and 6 together, you have 166. So 17 is the missing number. Finally, the last question in this video, number 5. We're given the two top numbers as 10 and 4, and we are asked to find the bottom number. So how are we going to do this? This is very easy as well. So from the samples, we know that the bottom number is the combination of the answers gotten by subtracting 1 from the top numbers. So what are the top numbers? 10 and 4. So we simply subtract 1 from 10, subtract 1 from 4, and then combine the answers. 10 minus 1 is 9, 4 minus 1 is 3. So 9 and 3 combined together is 93. So this is very easy. The missing number is 93. So which of the option is correct? A is 97, B is 93, C is 94, D is 96. So which one of them is correct? Of course, it is B, because our answer is 93. 10 minus 1 is 9, 4 minus 1 is 3, 9 and 3 combined together is 93. So we've been able to get this now. I hope you'll be able to do this on your own now. You can try and solve the questions by yourself after this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and comment on them, and then subscribe to our channel till I come your way next time. Bye.